grab your wire and cut about a foot with your flush cutter. And then grab your 6-step bail shaping plier, and using the smallest cylinder, we're gonna make a loop in the center of the wire. So just grab it here and wrap around. And this is going to be the bottom of your heart. So I like to just hold it just beyond that loop with my plier, and then I mark it with my hand here, and then grab the plier right there. And then I'm gonna make another loop right here. And as you go around, you kind of move your plier because you want it to be flat in line with that first one. And do the same thing 2 more times on this row. That is gonna be going up one side. We're gonna repeat that over here. Bring those 2 sides up, and we're going to make our little arches. We're gonna actually use the largest cylinder on our tool. Grab it just beyond the last loop that I made, and then bend it around like that. Next, we're going to make 3 more little loops, and start by just making 2 right here. Now what we're going to be doing is our loops in the center, and one of the loops is going to go down to hold a bead, and one is going to go up to hold the ear wire. So right over where I just made that loop, I'm going to grab it with my plier and make 1 more. See that, how they kind of line up and you can see through them. Now with these 2 tails, I'm gonna flip them up so they follow the edge of the heart. So decide which one you want to flip up. I'm gonna use this one here and just flip it. Now we're just gonna make a little coil on either side of that figure 8 that we made. Take your time. Push it around slowly, and just wrap it a couple of times. And trim those wires using the flat side of my flush cutter right up against it. So now we're ready to add beads. Okay, so we're gonna use 10 per earring. I'm gonna go ahead and load my head pins up and then loop them all at the same time because I think that's faster. Like a little assembly line. So you're just gonna open up all these little loops and paying attention to which side is the front or back, you'll put them on your form and then close them up. And they dangle. You're just gonna take your ear wire, open up the loop, twisting as we've done before, and then slide it onto that top middle loop and close it up.
All right, so the first step essentially is just take a length of 20 gauge wire. I'm gonna cut myself just about 4 or 5 inches of this wire. But I'm just gonna kind of come to the center of this piece of 20 gauge wire. Like I said, it's right at about 5 to 6 inches. And I'm gonna fold it in half. Press the 2 sides together like this. So I'm gonna use this second segment on this bail shaping plier. Put that right inside the crook of that bail shaping plier and then roll this into a kind of a candy cane. See how that looks just like that? So you're just gonna kind of split the 2 sides of your candy cane and you're just gonna flip it open like so. And from there, you're just gonna you can kind of work with them just a little bit to get them the size and shape that you want. So what I'm going to do now to finish off the bottom is I'm going to flip that 20 gauge wire, just either one of the tails, and I'm just going to bend it straight down. And I'm going to take that other wire and I'm going to wrap it around 2 full turns, just like so. Clip that off super flush, and then use that same flat nose plier to press down the extra wire. You're just gonna bend that into a 90-degree angle, clip off the excess wire. You wanna make that about 3/8 of an inch, and you are going to roll that into a circle at the bottom. Now I'll do it again, and so this time I'm gonna use a smaller segment there on my bail shaping pliers. Look how cute it is, but see how that one's a little bit smaller. And then I just used a simple jump ring to connect those two guys. So just pop that on there like so. That little guy hangs from right there, and then your ear wire actually hangs from the top. So then what you're gonna do, so that guy's gonna go right there. So you're gonna need some 26 gauge wire, and I'm just gonna clip off, once again, about 5 inches of that wire, and I'm just gonna run that through the top of this little briolette here. And you're gonna wanna pinch those two together right at the tip, just like so. I am going to take one of the wires and wrap it around the other one a couple times and clip that off. And then I will take the other wire and make my loop and just roll that into a half circle, and then use my round nose plier to create the rest of the circle. And then you can do a nice neat wrap here if you want to, or you can go messy and then just trim off the extra wire. Open that up and pop the little briolet on there. Then at the top here, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take an ear wire and you're gonna flip that open, pop that on there, and flip it closed, and ta-da!
So you're gonna grab your 20 gauge wire and you're gonna pull about 2 feet. Now you're gonna wanna grab your ring mandrel. And I like to just kind of work around the size 10 on my mandrel and bring both sides up. Wrap them around that mandrel. And then you're going to tightly start wrapping around. And just with my thumb, kind of press the center down a little bit as I go, just because it keeps the form a little bit flat and closer to the surface of the mandrel. Otherwise it can get kind of lumpy. Basically just making this a little coil. If you want a little more bend on your pedal, here's a little tip that I do. Wrap, and then I'll pull out a little bit. And then I'll just kind of create those bends as I go. Okay, so make sure when you're ready to stop and you're happy with the shape of your rose, bring the wires behind the form like that. And so at this point, you can take it off of your mandrel and just trim those tails off. So what you're gonna do is cut this open with your flush cutter, whichever one is probably closer to the center. I'm gonna say this one is. This one's sticking straight up, so just start to bend that completely back. We are going to coil this other tail around the base of the post. And I want to trim that tail in a place where you can go back and tuck it in with your chain nose plier. Slide your earring back on and leave a little room for your ear. And then trim And the very last step is going to be to grab your wire rounder, file the very tip of your wire.
Step number one, all you're going to do is take some of this wire. It is 20 gauge wire. So I'm going to pull off about 1.5 feet of this wire. Next step is to take that little flower that we have here, and you're just going to thread the wire through the hole in the flower. And we're going to take the 20 gauge wire and we're going to bend it down on both sides. Take that ring mandrel and you're just going to kind of thread the two sides of the wire through there. And you're going to wrap the wire around 2 times in one direction in front of the bead. Hold it with your thumb and take the other side and wrap it around 2 times in back of the bead. Kind of lift up that flower just a little bit so all those wires snuggle up underneath the flower. And then you're going to actually take the 2 wires that you have remaining and wrap them around the bead. And I like to kind of snuggle this up just a little bit by grabbing both sides of the wire and kind of giving it a good pull. Take the extra wires and you're going to wrap them around underneath the bead. I'll start pushing it through like that, but I'll usually kind of grab it with the chain nose plier and kind of give it a tug just to kind of make sure that it's really tight. And we're going to wrap this around 3 times on the side of the ring. And you're going to clip that off about halfway across the band underneath. And then same thing on the other side. Grab that little piece that's sticking out and you're just going to want to press it into the band.
So the first thing I do is cut my wire about 4 or 5 inches, take my bail shaping plier and grip it about 1/2 inch from the end of the wire. I simply push it over. Use my round nose plier to grip right about here. So I actually bend it over this way, and then I push the wire around the large side of the bail shaping plier, grip it again with that round nose plier, bend it, grip it with the bail shaping plier, push the wire around. Once you clip it, you have a really cute, sort of organically shaped heart. We can make a stud version of the heart as well. Right here, we want to make sure we reserve enough space for the part that goes through the ear. Take your round nose plier, grip it, and you're going to create, this ends up being the kind of the beginning of the heart. So now I take my bail shaping plier and I grip it really close to where that wire bend is. I push it around and I grip it with my round nose plier again to get that nice sharp point at the bottom of the heart. Grip it with my bail shaping plier, bend it around. All I have to do is snip it. So now I'll take a head pin and I'll add one of these sparkly Swarovski crystal beads. Take my round nose plier, grip it right at the tip, bend it over, push it up the shaft just a little bit, wrap this around. I'm going to snip it, open it up just by twisting, not by pulling, but just a slight twist here. And then I can add it right to the earring.